Yo gamers, today we will battle against an ancient female warrior that actually has clothes on. Of course I'm talking about Cessair, in a battle called Cavern of Enmity. Prepare for a real fight as this lady has quite some masterful ways of annihilating any intruders. Let's go. There are 5 things to be aware of in a battle versus Cessair. First, and the most deadly attack that she will perform, is Blade Flurry. Cessair will slowly walk forward, having multiple blades spinning around her. Once the blades reach the ground, they will explode in a shockwave, while the boss herself will teleport to a random target and crash down with a second shockwave. Why this attack is so deadly? Because until the blades hit the ground, you run a risk to get hit multiple times and suffer a lot of damage or even incapacitation. This attack is fatal if you're in the middle of a super armor move that prevents you to get staggered, or have any kind of latency lag. A good example would be Thor. Try to use block at the very first impact and then instantly press counter, then watch your character get deleted. If you're not a counter-based character with a good sense of timing, my best advice on this pattern would be to stay away from Cessair until the first shockwave, then counter or dodge the second shockwave. This attack will be performed numerous times, so stay alert during every single one of them. There is also a different outcome on this pattern that happens occasionally. Cessair will spin the blades, make a shockwave, but won't teleport with another one and instead get staggered. In order to figure out will there be a teleport or not, look closely to the blue tenacity bar during the windup. If the bar is flashing, that means a teleport is coming. If it doesn't, Cessair will flinch. At 80% of her health, Cessair will perform Execution. Binds a random player, high chance if the target is far away from her, then throws 2 daggers with small intervals. First dagger depletes the bound target health to 1. Second dagger executes them. From the get-go, if you're flashing red, then you're the target for execution. Please, for the love of God, stop running, or even worse, dashing around with a red beam like a headless chicken. Instantly stop doing anything and let Cessair bind you. Then it's all down to your teammates. In order to save the target, simply stand between Cessair and the bound player in the big green zone to block the fatal dagger. If done correctly, the second dagger will instead replenish everyone's health back to 100% and unbind the target. Execution will occur before 50% of HP again, if the raid DPS is low. Also, Cessair will always use Blade Flurry after execution. Another attack as deadly as the Blade Flurry is the Earthquake. Cessair points her sword, then charges up, creating an earthquake around her, constantly dealing damage around her until done charging, then performs a combo with different extensions. The combo afterwards is easy and irrelevant at this point. What's truly deadly is the charging part of this pattern. Once again, I suggest to take some distance from the boss while she's charging. Otherwise, you will suffer tons of continuous damage. If you're a counter-based character, however, every earthquake is a great opportunity for you to inflict massive damage during the charge-up. Just like Blade Flurry, Earthquake will be performed frequently, so watch out. Homing Blades. Lines up the swords in front of her, marking a random target. Then proceed to throw 3 blades at target location, making red explosions. On the wind-up, if you're flashing red, try to stay away from your teammates and just dodge all 3 blades coming your way. The shockwaves that they create are red, so no iframe moves will help you negate the damage from them. Final Strike. At 50% of health, Cessair will teleport to the middle and prepare to throw a blade that will create a massive explosion that will send players flying off the arena, instantly killing them. During preparation, you will notice that the stones are flashing blue. Approach any of them and you will receive a Goddess Spear. Fire that spear at Cessair with F button to knock her from midair and prevent the final strike. Be advised that you only have a 1 chance to strike Cessair with a spear. If there are 1 or 2 players, Cessair will only take 1 spear to cancel. 3 players will require 2 successful spears, and in full raid you will need 3 spears total to down her. Should you fail this mechanic, there is still a chance to survive it. Simply stand in front of the stalls from where you grab the spears, and when the shockwave will hit you, you will bounce off that stall and not fly away in the pit. After Final Strike, Cessair will always use Blade Flurry as well. And that is all you need to know to defeat Cessair in the battle called Cavern of Enmity. Good luck dropping Madness Enchant Scroll for your left-hand slot, or Cessair Essence for a brand new ring. Thank you so much for watching. Love you 3000, stay safe, and see you next time.